I'm going to tell you everything you want to know about the all-new 2949 Origin 300i, and we're starting right now.
Origin JumpWorks at your service. Core system operational.
Welcome to A Star Citizen's Buyer's Guide. What's up, citizens? This is SubliminaL here, and today we'll be discussing the features, functions, and benefits of the Origin 300i, and compare those features amongst competing ships so you can make an informed buying decision. We'll cover a brief overview, review stat comparisons, go over weapons, discuss components, take a look at the exterior, take a tour of the interior, review pros and cons, and finish up with my thoughts on the ship being reviewed. If this is our first time meeting, be sure to check out some of my other reviews in this series and consider subscribing. Now let's get to it. The Origin 300i is the base variant of the 300 series. It is a luxury single-seater starter ship that is capable of filling almost any role in the galaxy. The 300i is manufactured by Origin JumpWorks, a Terra-based spaceship and engine manufacturer of high-quality and luxury products. The 300i is one of 4 300 series variants. The 315P, 325A, and 350R are also available. Reviews on those will be coming soon after they become available later in a 3.5.x update. The 300i is currently flight ready. It is available for purchase and upgrade on the Pledge Store for $55, and on average sells for $76 on the gray market. It is not currently available to purchase with Alpha UEC. With that out of the way, let's see how it compares to other ships you might be considering. For comparison, I have selected the following 10 ships. The Google Sheets document with the data is linked in the description. If this is your first time here, check the description for an explanation on how I select and compare ships. The 300i comes in at around 66,000 kilograms. It has a max crew size of 1, has a cargo capacity of 8 SCU. This is up 6 SCU with the new rework. It has over 6,100 hit points across its body. It has a shield capacity of over 75 hit points of damage. Has a sustained gun DPS of just over 900. It doesn't do so well here. And a burst DPS of over 1100. Has a confirmed missile payload of under 1800. Not so good here, but it's to be expected for a starter ship. It has a fuel capacity of almost 53,000 fuel units. It has a max yaw pitch rate of 68 degrees per second. Has an SCM speed of 204 meters per second. It is tied with the 315P in first place. It has a top speed of almost 1200 meters per second. Its quantum drive has a 44 megameters per second quantum speed, so travel from Port Alizar to ArcCorp will take you about 16 minutes and 1 second. This isn't so good, but it's to be expected for a small ship. Its QT range of 71 gigameters takes second place, so it can travel from Port Alizar to ArcCorp 1.7 times before needing to refuel. Let's talk about its firepower. The 300i packs 3 size 3 hardpoints. On the nose, we have one size 3 Veripuck S3 gimbal mount. This holds one size 2 M4A laser autocannon. One M4A has 183 energy damage, with 75 RPM for a total of 229 DPS and a 2,000 meter range. On the wings, it has 2 size 3 SW16 BR3 Shredder ballistic cannons. One Shredder has 112 physical damage with 240 RPM for a total of 448 DPS and a 2,700 meter range. For missiles, the 300i has 2 MSD 212 missile racks with 1 Strike Force 2s each. Strike Force 2s are size 2, are cross-section, have 874 mixed damage, a 2.68 second lock time, and a 4,800 meter lock range. Now for the components. The standard components available on the 300i are as follows. It has 2 size 1 hydrocell coolers that provide 200,000 max cooling per second each. 1 size 1 roughneck power plant with almost 2,700 max power generation per second. 2 size 1 bulwark shield generators with almost 3,800 capacity each. And last but not least, we have 1 size 1 expedition quantum drive with a 44 megameter per second quantum speed and a 10-second cooldown. Let's take a look at the exterior. On the nose, we have headlights inspired by modern-day luxury vehicles. Under the nose, we have the size 3 gimbal with a size 2 M4A autocannon. Under the starboard wing, we have the size 3 Shredder ballistic cannon and a Strike Force 2. Toward the rear, we have the main thruster. The starboard side wing is equipped with the same as the port side. Just behind and below the cabin door, we have the cargo release button that reveals the 8 SCU of cargo space. Now for the interior. We'll enter into the cabin. Straight ahead, we have a head. Next, we have a bed you can log out in. In the rear, there is a locker, a functional but not persistent gun rack, and some wine glasses. On the port side, we have what looks like a mini fridge and a sink. The 300i features a panoramic moonroof the length of the cab. We'll head towards the pilot seat. The pilot seat features 4 MFDs and a radar. The 300i does feature an ejection system. I would say its pros are its 8 SCU of cargo space is great for a starter ship. Its QT range of 71 gigameters is pretty good for a small ship. A bed to log out in can be important. Its 204 meter per second SCM speed is at the top of this list, and 3 size 3 hardpoints. Its cons are its weapon DPS without filling the third hardpoint with size 3 fixed is subpar, as well as its total missile damage. I think the 300i is a great upgrade from the base starter ships for the citizen interested in dabbling in some fighting, missions, or light exploring. Then, once you find your role in the galaxy, you can upgrade to a ship that might better specialize in what you like doing. If you liked fighting in the 300i, consider upgrading to a 325A, Arrow, or Gladius. If cargo running tickled your fancy, then consider a Cutlass Black. Consider this. With a $25 upgrade from the Mustang Alpha, you will gain double the cargo space, you'll get a bed to log out in, enough room to put multiple mission boxes in the cabin, and a fast enough speed and agility to be hard to hit by larger ships. Plus, have you seen this thing after the rework? It's beautiful. It looks like a shoe. A luxury shoe. The next ship in my review series will be the Anvil Hornet Heartseeker. I would like to know your thoughts on it, the new 300i, and what ship you'd like to see next down in the comments. Did you like this review? Like it. Subscribe by clicking the circle here. Check out some of my other reviews in this series here. And if you enjoy my content and would like to support the channel further, check the description on ways to do so. However, your viewership is more than enough. Until next time, citizens, I'll see you in the verse.